Your body is currently going through a ton of different chemical reactions right now just by listening to me speak. And when you understand this on a very deep level, it will radically shift your life, because we're going to be talking about the nocebo and the placebo effect and how that affects your ability to create what you want in your reality. Let's get started. Hey superstar, my name's Gavin Stevenson from Wake Up Fulfilled. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a subconscious mind specialist. I help you reprogram your subconscious identity, your subconscious personality, so that you can create the reality that you want automatically. Leave a comment below with an affirmation or an affirmation so that you're continually reprogramming your subconscious mind for more success, happiness, joy, and prosperity. And we offer a free subconscious mind assessment. You can get that at neutralityshifting.com with my head coach, Jaden Johnson. There'll be a link in the description where you can go check that out. We're going to be talking about the nocebo effect and how that's stopping you from achieving more success in your life, and how to break through to the next level in your reality and really create what it is that you want. So you may have heard of the placebo. Right, a placebo is when you go ahead and you take a sugar pill. Maybe you're sick with something, or there's an illness, whatever it is, and then the doctor says, hey, someone of authority says, hey, if you take this pill, you're gonna heal. If you take this pill, you're gonna heal. Right? So you go take it, thinking and assuming that is some sort of chemical makeup, and the doctor's really thought it through. There's been a lot of time and research being put into this particular drug, this particular pill, and when I take it, it's going to go ahead and heal me. All right, so that's what your brain is assuming, right? It's coming up with all these ideas that this pill has the power to heal me, right? And what happens in the body, now that your subconscious mind believes that it's going to heal you, the chemical reactions within your body, the endorphins that you release, all these healing hormones that will be released in your body, thus healing the illness. And then later on, the doctor will tell you, hey, you just took a sugar pill. This is the power of placebo. Okay, your body has the power and the capacity to heal itself should you put it in the right frame of mind. And so what happened in this particular example is a doctor, someone of authority, said, hey, this is going to heal you. And so when you took it, you released that relaxation, a little bit of stress was released, you start thinking differently, you feel like you're making progress, which is a different chemical makeup, a different state within the body. You imagine yourself as healed. You do all this positive thinking because you know there's a positive outcome to taking this particular pill. And so the chemical makeup in your body begins to change. And as that begins to change, guess what? The illness begins to heal. But did the pill get rid of the illness? No, you got rid of the illness by taking a sugar pill, which is not necessarily, going to help you heal anything, right? And so this is how powerful our minds are. Our minds are so powerful that if we think in a particular way, then particular things will happen and manifest within the body. Not only that, particular things will happen in our external world when it comes to creating what it is that we want, but we've got to think a certain way about it. And for some of us, what we're doing is we are trying to think positive, fighting against your values, your identity traits, your belief systems. And so when you're fighting against that, it's very hard to be consistent with those positive thoughts when it comes to making more money, having more success, growing the business, improving the relationships, or whatever it is. You struggle to do that and maintain the positivity because, again, you're fighting against other subconscious programs. The key example in this with the placebo, you had an authority come and tell you, hey, this is gonna work. All right. And I found in my own life, when I hire a coach that's making a lot of money, right? And they say, hey, do this. I go and do it with the intention knowing that it's going to work. And in my life, every time that I've done that, my income went whoop up, right? The first time I ever done this was I paid $500 for coaching when I was, this is over 10 years ago. And I hired this coach that taught me how to go ahead and make money on the internet. And I just implemented everything that he said step by step. I just implemented it all because I believed and I trusted in him as an authority that, hey, what you're going to apply is going to work. I went out and done it, and I made a lot of money. The most money I had ever made in my career, okay, at that time. So It was absolutely phenomenal. And then later on down the line, I hired another coach, and he taught me that I could sell all the way up to $25,000. Now, I believed in him because he had testimonials from people that I looked up to, some really big people in the marketplace, really authoritative position people that I knew in that particular niche. And I was like, wow, he helps these people? And so he had a lot of authority. So anything he said to do, I would go out and do it, apply it, and guess what? I made my biggest month that I had ever made. I made $80,000 in a single month. Radically shifted my life. Placebo. All right? Now, if I were to just go and do that myself, trying to will myself, trying to make that happen, probably wouldn't have worked. Because I'm fighting against all of my identity traits, my belief systems, my values. I'm fighting against all of that, trying to make stuff happen. And in this example, in the hospital, if someone's sick, you give a placebo, it's someone of authority that says, hey, this is good. There's a lot of research behind it. There's a 99% chance that you'll live and like you'll be totally healed and all this stuff. You're told all of these stuff. And so your subconscious mind starts assuming, hey, this works. This is natural, right? And so your body goes out and does that. You start perceiving things differently. You start taking more action. You start doing the things that lead to where you want to be. Placebo. And so using placebos has radically shifted my life. And so that's why I invest into coaching. That's why I invest into hiring mentors and coaches to, again, show me the way to get where I want to be much quicker. That's why in my videos I say, like, if you surround yourself with 9 successful people, you will become the 10th, because it's just placebo. It affects you in a big way. Even though you're carrying subconscious patterns and subconscious beliefs, you're still able to override that because you just see it. You see it, so you believe it, and then it becomes real. So that's placebo. Then you got the nocebo, which is the opposite. The nocebo or nocebo is when you have thoughts like, oh, that's impossible. That can't be done. I can't do that, right? So you're automatically thinking negatively, having other people speak negatively on your goals, your dreams, your desires. Nocebo, right? It's the opposite. That's why you have to surround yourself with the like-minded people. If you've got a lot of nocebo going on in the inner dialogue, the self-talk, in the belief systems, then that's what you're going to manufacture. That's how your body's going to react. If you say to yourself, that can't be done, then your mind's going to close that off. Right? You're going to close that side of you off. The chemical makeup going on in your body's not going to react to motivation or taking action or believing that you could do it. You're going to be half-hearted in doing what it is that you want to do because you've got nocebo going on. See, it's impossible. It can't be done. It's never been done before. But you may have heard of the 4-minute mile. Right? The 4-minute mile had never been done before. Roger Bannister achieved the 4-minute mile. It had never been done before. And as soon as he done it, guess what? Everyone else started doing it. Placebo. People of all ages was able to do the 4-minute mile because they saw it was possible. And so if you think it's impossible, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more of what you think, more of what you believe, because your body's just going to correspond with that. So he had a belief inside of himself. He had placebo. He had thoughts and emotions that were in alignment with him doing a 4-minute mile. And so his body reacted chemically in that way, leading him to achieving that in his life. Whereas if he was in nocebo, that is not possible, guess what? He can't achieve that. If we look at the fastest runner in the world, Usain Bolt, in order for him to achieve the speed that he's achieved, it's not just through exercise and working out and running all the time and training, but it's more about the internal programs that he has about running that fast. Because his body has to shift in a particular way in order to get to that speed. It's not just going to happen through training. Okay, so we have to understand on a deep core level that even if it's just a millimeter or seconds faster, milliseconds faster, that could be the difference between you struggling your whole life to making 6 figures or doing whatever it is that you want to do. That could be the difference. Placebo, nocebo. So it's always important to continually reprogram yourself, continually shift yourself, eliminating nocebo, adding more placebo to your life. Books, looking at people's stories of how they've achieved success, biographies, getting coaching, mentors, group coaching, getting the things that get you into placebo so that you're more successful. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people, people who have belief systems that says it's easy to do this, it's normal to do this, it's natural to do this. And once you get around those people, guess what? It's going to have an impact on you, and you have more placebo. So get more placebo, reduce your nocebo, and releasing those negative thoughts and emotions. All right. So if you want help with that, and you want help shifting your subconscious identity, your subconscious personality, we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session with my head coach, Jaden Johnson, to find out what's going on within your subconscious holding you back nocebo wise, so you can really break through to the next level, and you're not allowing the nocebo effect to dictate what's showing up in your reality. All right. So remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.